You guys can see that, can't you? There it is, right there. See the burr? This chain is not loose, is not dull, friends. You know what I mean? It's deadly, friends. Look at that sucker. Fits in there like a dream cake. Sylvia's first tree run. And the only thing Sylvia didn't have, as she does now, is that. So she didn't have this, and now she's got it. So now what we gotta do is grab a shackle. So I can't wait to get a bumper on it so I can throw my buddy's hitch on it. This is gonna be good. Now, what I've got to get is a shackle so we can tie onto it. There's one right freaking there. Look at that. Hello. That's it right there. Oh, and there's a block in my strap right there. Those are the two items. A block, have it, I'm telling you, friends, tree guys, rural tree guys, you know, country tree guys, listen to what I'm saying. That right there. Do not leave home without that. That rope is frozen, but it'll warm up. And this, okay? So now we've got this. We take this out to a tree. We strap it to a tree. I got another one out there, actually. Oh, this is a tree truck, man. This is a work truck. This is not, this is a 4x4 work truck. This is a beauty. It's gonna work hard. This truck's gonna work. I'm gonna get some welding done on the side so I can load firewood with it so it doesn't split right in there. They're notorious for it right there. That thing will pack twice as much firewood as this truck will. All right.
I think you're good, yeah.
Fern Gully. We have a final job here, friends, to do in Fern Gully. Looks like they knew we were coming. So this cedar behind the house, friends, is
Just getting a phone call here.
yeah. Okay, well, listen. See, friends, this thing's hollow. You can see it's got a great big seam in it. She's bad.
Here's what we got today. I'm sure you've already heard the run through from the GoPro footage that Mr. Bill's got. We have this cedar here. Oh geez, focus. This rotten balsam there, that maple right there, and another little balsam in front of this. And it's all kind of leaning towards the house, and they've had stuff breaking out of it, so we're gonna tie it all up. There's a block, I don't know if you can see it. Block down there on that tree.
You can 2-in-1 it. See?
You can just see the strap.
See that?
You can just see the strap right there. So we're gonna hook both of them up. It's a double block and pull it all that way.
Just go like this.
It's just gonna hang a rope in that cedar and probably go back up that maple too.
Yep. I don't need to be way up there, friends. But I do need some purchase. because we all saw that it was quite rotten. So we don't want that. See, so you don't have to throw your strap, friends. You can 2-in-1 it, you see? See that? When you got the 2-in-1, it opens options. A lot of options, actually. See? Let's go like this. Now I can actually adjust this so that when I let it go, the bottom is loose. I'm already snugged up, see? Boom. That's what I like about 2-in-1 situation. That's how it is. It's how we roll here on Old School Show. See, so instead of, I'll try once to see if it goes. If it doesn't, I leave it there and I do this ordeal. See? Boom. That's how I go. I don't try and fight it. You see? I'm gonna go under this here. There we go. There we go. And then go up as high as I can. Ooh, what's that going on there? Ooh, interesting. Let's get that square. There we go. Hey, now we're tight on top. We let the bottom go. Okay, talk to you in a minute. Okay, this should give you an idea what we're up against here. This thing is completely, it is horrible. It would have been a horrible climb and a horrible removal because of all this. It would have been a strip right to the very tippy top, completely intertwined. Just a horrible climb. Look at it. Completely just twisted and gnarly. So I'm up here about halfway, and I'm maybe not quite halfway, just about. I've cleared a little spot for my rope to move smoothly there. And I'm gonna tie in with this bow rope like this over here. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. I'm glad I saw that now. Look at this. So let's see if I get lucky. Here, let's see if I can do that from here. Just because I like taking chances. Look at that. He gets lucky right there. Hey, I'm just gonna tie into my D here. If you want to check out the taut line hitch again, here it is. It's just like that. Half. This is a bow line. I do 2 halves right here like this. That's what I do. It's not what they recommend, but it's what I do. Okay.
It's easier to untie.
What's that, buddy?
I actually started doing a bowl in there. It's way easier to untie when you're done.
Yeah, and it's smart for aerial rescue. Taut line hitch. Okay, you guys ready? I got my right around the tree in my D, over, grab the working end, just put your hand there, 1 on the bottom. Now with this fat rope, friends, I go 2 on the bottom, 1 on top. Like this, 1. And I'll tell you why. Because 2 is gonna be a hard descend. Put your figure 8 in there, you're set. Now, before you get going on this and just lay on it, loosen your freaking, your scare strap and put weight on your lifeline. Put weight on it and pull this up to tighten the knot, okay? That's what you do. You're tight, we're in, bang, boom, right? See how that works? Whoa. Okay.
Are you gonna take it up the maple?
Another rope I am.
No, saw?
Oh, I don't know, is there anything to cut, you think?
It doesn't look like it.
Pretty clean climb, isn't it? Yeah, I'm good. There we go. Okay, see? All right. We're counting on that big 4x4 today, friends. All right. Okay, friends, so here's a little peekaboo at what we've got. What we got going down for tree work. A little chilly if you're not moving around. It's a good thing to get doing something if you're working with a guy and he's, you know, setting ropes or doing whatever. You can always be moving around like all that, you know, whatever. Hogan's down there hanging that block. He's dragging that rope out on that cedar. Look at the mess we got here, friends. Look at it. So check out this maple. Okay, imagine the freaking climbing, rigging. I mean, it just is what it is. You just go up there and away you go, but we have room. They've got property, there's room. It's gonna go crashing through here, down there. But what we're doing is we're tagging it back. I would never in a million years with this here, I would never try to see this scenario. Okay, so there's the cedar, there's the little balsam.
I hope we got enough rope.
Oh, we got enough.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we got enough. You know, you would never try and pull this over there. You know what I mean? Like the house is there. You just wouldn't.
It's Cletus here. Now listen, I cannot stress how important it is to get those tag lines right directly 180 degrees off or 90 or whatever. You know what I'm talking about, like the game of trust where you fall backwards. Now could you imagine, you know that game where you close your eyes and you fall straight backwards? Imagine this, if you had a tagline around your waist and it was facing right to the person, you know, like straight out in front of you. Well, you wouldn't go nowheres, would you? Well, think about this. What if it was over to the left where we're footing the trees down in the gully there? What would happen if I broke off then? I would go directly, twist off, and I would roll off onto the house. Because if your tagline is any way, or you can go a little bit to get it going, friends, you understand, I know you do, and I told you this, didn't I? Get your taglines directly off your leg. Then if something nuts went crazy, went foo-bar on you, she's only can go side to side. That's all it can do. But if you're down on an angle, you will break off and you'll hit it on the freaking house. They're on the deck watching. Might even catch them with a limb and end up like me.
Okay, here we go. Hanging rope. All right, here we are. We're got the rope in the cedar there, down to a block. We got this one here, right around here. This is what we're dealing with. Be able to get the 4x down there, hooked up. It's quite a big mess to pull, but we'll get a good snug on it. That balsam might even help me start pushing on this maple a bit. Actually, see it there? It might just give me a hand. So. You guys have seen the taut line hitch 1,000 times. So on a tree like this, you can leave your strap on because there's no limbs. You may as well just leave it on and just rock your way down like this. See? And just leave it there. There's nothing, right? Just keep it coming down with you like this. We're not in a hurry here, friends. You see? So we may have to do 2 ropes. We're not sure yet on this one. We have enough rope. See, just let that down like that. Yeah, I brought a couple. See this, friends? See it moving? It's an old rope. Yeah. I just did a one over top. You always, if it's slipping on you, friends, you put weight on it and you pull your tail up. You pull this little tail up. That's how you tighten that, friends, okay? So don't forget about that. You wanna check that as you go. As you're going down, especially if you know it's old and whatever. We're gonna set preload, we're gonna look at everything, we're gonna chalk the wheels, we're gonna get everything set up. I want even pull on all the trees. You can't have more on.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay, friends, so we're just, all we've done is tied 2 ropes and 2 trees. That's it. That maple and that cedar. And there's the house. And if you're interested in what we're doing, if you're just pulling in, actually there's all kinds of little things here we could use probably. Anyway, if you're wondering what we're up against from a side view, look at that beautiful fir, friends. Look at that. I mean, it really is nice in here. Big, dirty second growth. But the cedars are all dying. Look, that one, they're gonna all die. This whole grove's gonna die. And the maples are struggling. Well, look at what we got. Here's the cedar. There's the house. It's leaning right into the house. No bones on the back because of the forest that was on the back. Sun's out that way, so heavy, heavy, heavy. I don't like that little balsam in there. I'm gonna have to figure something out. Maybe, I don't know.
Tie it to the maple with something?
Yeah, I gotta figure something out. Yeah, I might just see if we've got something. If he's got something, we'll just tie a little rope to from that. Balsam is my only, see that little one there, friends? It bothers me. It's in there, but it could easily slip out. It would have to be cut right up. And then if it's cut right up and it's rotten, there's chance of any side movement, it could break off. So it's not a huge issue, but I don't like it. I'd like to tie it to the maple. So anyways, here's our side shot. This is what we're up against. We're gonna preload everything right now. Literally just preload it.
Well, once you preload it too, you can take a better look at that.
Exactly, let's watch it.
Like if that balsam, when you do that, I'll keep an eye on it. And if it's like,
thank you.
if it bends over with the rest of it, I don't think you need to worry
yeah,
about it.
and
You can
see,
there's a great big maple limb. It's right through the crotch of that great big maple limb. I don't think it's coming out of there.
it is, but once it starts to leave, we might, you see what I'm saying, son? Like it's got like it does have a way out of there. It does.
But if you can see right where I'm looking,
Yeah,
it's
that's a balsam limb.
oh, it is, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a balsam limb. I looked at it. The only saving grace is this one behind it, son. It goes in behind and it hooks in behind. I think we're okay.
I do too. I don't think it's coming out of there.
So we'll Sylvia's first pull. Let's lock in the hubs. Let's get them turning straight.
You gotta watch that. You gotta try
These old trucks, man, you gotta make sure you're in 4x. So these old trucks, friends, you've got to be in slack. You want everything in slack. You can't have a load on anything. It's not smart. Let's lock these hubs in. Disengage. Engage. Okay. Lock here.
So friends, you remember now that tree's leaning back hard, right? Like way hard. So in order for me to get that back cut in there, I needed that preload. So we're loaded. We're all preloaded up and I'm watching that thing like a hawk to see what it's doing. Is it going sideways? Is it, well, it can't be because I got the tag out on it. But this is very important times right now because all we're doing is we're setting things up. This is a big setup and a one pull show.
You got to make sure you're in 4x.
friends, so that broken wood right there, that means that it's hard back, like still real hard back. So we set up that preload just nice to get wedges and get it all cut up. So she's cut up and set up, and we're moving on to tree number 2.
I got it, finally.
Okay, friends, this is the sketchiest part of the whole setup, the whole sequence, is this little balsam. We didn't have a short chunk of rope. I really looked at it closely, but it is rotten. Check this out.
I think he's gonna cut the cedar up.
I'm going to say this again, and I told you that, didn't I? In most situations, looking at your curves is a bad habit. Watch the crowns, friends. Keep an eye on your crowns. Heavens to bits, especially in the swamps of the Mississippi. I told you that, didn't I? Watch your crowns.
Oh yeah. Looking good. We're getting good lift. That's a good sign. No one's gonna be down there when this whole thing goes over. He's gonna pull it over with the truck. And that balsam, you can
Friends, what Hogan's trying to tell you right now is the balsam that I'm cutting up and the cedar is all behind that big maple. So once it starts rolling, pulled over the truck, it's going to help, you know, send the maple with it. Like that balsam actually starts to lean into it when I start banging it. Have a look.
might actually let go. Oh yeah.
We need to pull it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I'd get out of there now. Oh yeah.
Hoping that sucker would take it.
Heads up.
So we got plentiful wood. We're all set up. The truck's gonna pull it over now.
I'll go stand over in that spot over there.
I could probably bang that maple out.
Well, just get in the truck. Don't need to be in there. Just finishing up wedging that cedar.
Time for a pull. Sylvia's got the glory shot. How's this thing? I think it's good. Oh. What's that maple talking?
So we got these 4 trees cut up. And they're gonna go over. And with some Godspeed, that balsam snag in the back, it'll go over with it.
4 low. Steady pull. Keep an eye on that balsam, boy.
Yeah. You ever? There she goes.
Friends, watch that balsam in behind the cedar. It just, the maple picks it up and throws it. Watch. And that maple across the stump is that one that broke and Joe poked into the ground before we even started the job.
You ever? There she goes. That worked good.
So I'm gonna. Actually, you're not gonna have to worry about it, buddy. That's why I put it there. You don't think so? I do not think so. But you go right ahead. Take. I'm just gonna bring a saw down there. Oh, you want your 90?
Yeah, just fuck stuff up.
Okay, friends. So.
What time is it?
I don't know. I'm rolling.
I think we should probably just get packed up because it's almost 4 o'clock.
No, I agree. Let's gonna get dark. So let's pack up, get the ropes out, and go. This came out absolutely beautiful.
I gotta do a couple test cuts with this saw though.
Isn't that neat, eh? So I took that. There was an alder snag. Did you see it come out? That was leaned up too.
The big hanger.
So I got that out of there. But you see where that cedar went? Look how cut up it was. Oh, yeah. And look where it went. It broke off. Look at that. Cedar breaks wood. That is broken wood. That's not hinge wood. Friends, listen, I cannot stress to you enough. I'm serious right now. Anyways,
Got a couple rounds of that maple.
go for it. Go for it. Get them ropes out of there, though, please. On that bowling.
To buck it off, actually.
You may.
Oh, no,
But friends, you see where it went? It ended up going over there. Could you imagine if I had my tagline? That was basically a tagline. Where the block is down there, that was basically a tagline straight off the house. It's 90 degrees to the house. Boom. You see? So, but look where they ended up, friends. Look where they ended up. I knew that would happen just because of the crazy back lean and all this weight. Now, if I had a thought to myself, I'm going to put that pole rope, I'll give you a better perspective of this, friends. Okay? See the perspective of the house here? Here's the lay of the land. There's the house. There's the lay. So there's the lay. So those, I actually had the undercut of that cedar facing right to the block. Look, see, right there, straight out to the block. But I knew it would break off, friends. I cut the Holden wood out of the middle. Did you see that last cut I made? That helped me. Look at this, friends. This tree was dying. Big time dying. No hinge wood. You see, I always talk about cedar breaks like glass. This is what I'm talking about. No hinge. No hinge wood whatsoever. There's that limb that came down. There's my wedge right in there. There's a huge piece of strip right across the stump. Friends, I can't stress, don't cut your cedars up craziness. There was a complete design to this job. Everything was designed properly. That balsam had to be cut right up to nothing because it was leaning back, and it was the loose berry in there with no ropes on it, leaning back here. If it had a broke loose and got out of there, it would have sucked. It would either broke Sylvia or skidded off the house. It wouldn't have been terrible on the house, but it would have skidded off the eave. Now down here on the maple, this is what we have. Look at this hinge. Deep and high. That thing came right off there beautifully, friends. I wasn't throwing it towards my block, and the reason being is try and go undo all that mess when you got limbs and crowning in there. It's a heck hole, right? So that was the idea of that. Oh, Ganges is watering the timber. Was our worst candidate. So anyway. Oh man, this is an axe that my first blacksmith that I was working with. It was one of those ones that didn't end up that good. But I'll tell you right now, she's one heck of a banger. You know what I mean? It's deadly, friends. Look at that sucker. Fits in there like a dream cake. Anyway, so that was nice. Good job, Sonny. So there we are, friends. Safety. You can see what's happening here, right? Dead cedars, and this one here had a big wound right there. See a big, huge cat's face because one peeled out. Maybe down there, maybe here. Who knows? Who knows? Maples, you've got to keep an eye on maples. That was my decision maker when we came here, and that wasn't there before that. Widowmaker that came down. Kids running around here, friends. You know, keep inspection on your maples, all your trees. Anyway, we're done. Over and out, friends. Catch you on the next one. Thanks for coming. See you on the next one. Over and out. Be kind.